Bit by bit, agriculture waste is shoveled into a boiler powering this factory in northern India. The unit next door is using natural gas. Both textile plants had been running on coal, but after the government announced a ban on polluting fuels, Bhim Rana spent $150,000 to switch over. He says his operating costs have doubled.
Our industry is unable to compete. It's much cheaper to dye textiles in cities like Surat. Punjab is still using pet coke. The industry here is grieving. We are thinking of shifting our factories to other regions.
The region around New Delhi is one of the most polluted in the world. Air remains toxic despite several efforts to reduce it. Now authorities have banned industries from burning polluting fuels. It's also illegal for people to use coal in their homes. According to government data, the region uses 1.7 million tons of coal every year. Industrial emissions account for about 30% of the pollution. This ban is aimed at reducing them and also phasing out dependence on fossil fuels. The high cost of switching to alternative fuels has forced some businesses to shut down. While some are moving to areas where coal is allowed, others are planning to sell and recover their investment.
We are living hand to mouth. We are struggling to repay our loans. People here are desperate. I'm not the only one suffering. We even considered protesting, but business people don't want that.
Vibha Dhawan is on the committee that recommended the ban. She says it's the only way to drive change.
Every citizen is convinced that present path of development is not sustainable, and therefore they have to adopt cleaner measures. The only problem today is, do they have the money? I'm not in favor of subsidies, but maybe a sort of soft loan.
Thermal plants are exempt from the ban. Many business people reliant on fuel want the government to ease restrictions or give them financial support to make the transition. Pavni Mittal, Al Jazeera, Dadri, Northern India.